Hi everyone, Bandanner here. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the WARNO League Season 0.5. Can't have Season 1 yet until the game is released, so we got 0.5. Today we are with Tman and Bulba. Tman over on the left in blue playing as the 11th E, one of his favourite divisions, and over on the right in red we have Bulba playing as the 4th Motsuchin, one of his favourite divisions, but divisions that aren't played very often in these sort of tournament games, to be honest. It tends to be unusual to see them unless a player is particularly good with them. So we do have Bulba with his PT76s. He loves these. If you've watched his games before, he does pull these out quite often. Tends to be quite aggressive with them, shoving them up the main roads at the start to try and kill the enemy forward deploy units and things like that. We have a command infantry here in Bravo, which I assume will be moved eventually to the middle. We've got some FS Jaeger and Jaeger Metas going in the center there. Back here we've got a Cub with some munitions all ready to go in the middle. Over at this side we've got some Jaeger ×2 and a Jaeger Meta squad heading into Echo to try and hold that. Jaeger and Jaeger Metas going in the middle along with a command which will deploy here and then I assume go up to Echo. And we got Alf Clara, which is heading over into here. I assume into the church? Yeah, into the church compound because it has a better line of sight. And over here we have the Strellas and a Cub all heading towards the middle. Nothing going to Echo. That's everything for Bulba. He doesn't put anything else down. Let's spin around. So we have quite a lot going to Echo for Tman. Unusual. Usually you see Bulba's side go for Echo quite heavily, but we're not seeing that. As the game starts, Tman going in here with Chasseur's Paras, a Milan 1, and he's got VLRA 20mm cannons going in. And at this side, Chasseur's Paras and another 20mm, but the infantry type. Got some air mobiles going in here in choppers, and a P4 command going around the back to Delta. Very little going in here. Some Chasseur's Paras again, and some 20mm anti-air. And even less going to Foxtrot. This is such a strange opening. Neither player going heavy on the side they usually would. So it'll be interesting to see how this pans out. And Tman with an early spend on a Mirage there. Expecting some helicopters maybe. Initial fight will be in the middle and down here. I feel like Tman's going to do well in the middle because he simply has more forces. But down here it could go either way. Mobiles there being shot at by the Jaeger. Obviously their machine guns do quite a bit of damage to helicopters now. And that Super Puma not looking hot. Spinning out of control. Stunned. I suspect that's going to go down. He does get the other mobiles down though. Nothing else coming in at this side as yet for Bulba. I thought we might see an early call in. But it looks like he's got a T-55 coming in the far side instead. The center not looking great. He's using his PT-76s there to fight back against the push from Tman. But he's not going to fare too well here. I think he's going to lose those infantry. He's just outnumbered. And obviously the 20mm can fire at ground targets as well. Unlike the Mistrals, which won't do a huge amount of damage. PD-76 is pushing in around this side here. Do get a kill on the VBL Milan. But the VBL Milan gets a kill on one of those. And these will push right into that back point. But there's no command here. If there was a command here, then Bulba could have got some early points, perhaps, capped Foxtrot and even the back point. There's a VBL Milan sneaking around the back here, though, to keep an eye on that side. PD-76 is pulling back, but the point will go to Tman for the time being, as he does get his command in there. And has secured this side. Nothing at the other side for Bulba to go into yet, but we are in the position we are in. Tman holds the center with basically just his command at the back. MiG-21 HE bomber coming in, going for a kill on some infantry here. Nice kill. Does kill his own Jaeger Meta squad there, I think, though. And the jet will be taken out by the fighter from Tman. And I suspect this jet does take a hit from the Cub in the middle. Does it escape? It does escape. The missile does not follow through. Couple of ERC-90s pushing through here. Could be pushed right through the point. Cut off the reinforcements, but it's going to be late for these Motsuchin, which are already coming in. Not looking great here for Bulba at the moment. And the question is, does he keep pushing in here, or does he cut his losses and just forget about it? It's a difficult decision to make. Sometimes you're better off just pulling out and pushing elsewhere. At the moment, he does seem to have the better force in the middle because all of Tman's units are stuck in this edge, which is actually outside the point. And over at this far side, I mean, there's nothing there for either player. Gazelle Hot 2s were called in there to deal with the PT-76s. They have killed them on that side. Over at this side of the map, ERC 90s, as I say, cutting off the reinforcements here. Motsuchin go down in the BTR. That will alert Bulba to the fact they're there, though, surely. And to some extent, it does look like Bulba is clearing up in the middle here. At the far side, Tman staying back. He also doesn't know what Bulba has in that point, obviously fearing that there are ATGM launchers in the point at the far side of the map, Foxtrot. ERC's here nicely cutting off these reinforcement roads. But the Motsuchin BTR putting up a hell of a fight. And the Aeromobiles and the Chasseurs Pirates in a bad way here already. Some Puma Pirates called in as there's no AA here, so they will be used to deal with the infantry. Very little movement in the middle right now. Those PT-76 are being moved around a bit. And the command is being now moved in to the center for Bulba, you can see at the back there. And an MI9 command being called in the far side. Bit risky, these helicopter commands, especially with the amount of 20mm cannons that Tman has down in this game. Where is that command vehicle going here? It's trying to run away to this side. Getting very close to these Motsuchin. Oh, you can see it. Can it fire its launcher? Doesn't look like it. MI2 goes down there to that jet. The P4 command is going down to the machine gun fire. It's not moving. Where are you, T-Man? Where are you? I don't understand why he moved it forward, to be honest. T-Man loses the point through... I don't know. That was just unusual. Over at this side, command is in the center for Bulba. He's currently +1. He's also managed to land his command here. It took some damage from the 20mm at the other side, but he has landed it. Not in the best position, though. Can be fired at by the ERC-90 and the Gazelle Hot that's coming in. Not a lot of reinforcements in here for Bulba at this side. Obviously quite risky at the moment. He is bringing in a T-55. In the center, if Bulba pushes here, he can easily kill that command now. Mirage at this far side going for the Mi-24D, which has been brought in to deal with the ERCs. One ERC is down back here. Mi-24 survives, but not going to be too hot pushing up here. That command is dead. There's no way that survives for Bulba. But in the middle, surely Bulba can take this now. Mi-21HE looking for a kill somewhere in the middle. Is he looking for a kill on the command? What? He's trying to go for the back of this point. I think he's going for the ERC. Doesn't get it. Does get out intact though. No issues there. The 20mm I think is out of ammunition. Mi-24D is being brought in on this side. There isn't any AA actually at this side point. And potentially it could get in and kill the 20mm cannon if it is out of ammunition, which it does look like it is. Oh, the paras in the building aren't though. Hot 2's being moved across here to intercept these vehicles pushing up. But that is a sign to Bulba that there's nothing stopping him. Chasseurs Paras being called in now. Surely T-Man runs the command vehicle out of that point. Surely he moves it. Surely he moves it. He's not moving it. Command is in this point though for T-Man now. Is now neutralized once more. And he's in full control at the far side there. But Bulba sensibly cutting his losses, not pushing in there anymore. It's not worth it. Mi-24Ds do kill the command here. And that command in the middle still hasn't moved. Puma Pirates being brought in now. There it is. Finally, it's moving. But is it too late? Those PT-76s are going to be all over it. Surely they can get in range. Yes, they are. Opening fire. Miss. Can the other one get in range to fire? Central point goes completely to Bulba. Oh, they missed. They missed again. PT-76 is not hitting the mark, but the Mi-24D is going for the kill. Mirage is coming in for the Mi-24s. Get a kill on one. The other one's still going in. Bulba's changed his mind. He's not committing. Oh, he should have committed there and just gone for it. Those Mirages are probably going to come back around and kill it anyway. Does look like they're going to come back around. Reinforcements being called into Foxtrot now for Bulba. It'll be good for him to catch that since he's lost the other side of the map. Yeah, Mi-24D goes down anyway. He might as well have suicided it into the command vehicle there probably. But the beauty of hindsight. 20mm cannons being brought in here. Being engaged on by the T-55 before they get into the point. Over at the far side there is still the ERC-90 around the back. Mi-2 goes down to the Mirage. More anti-air required over here, I think, for Bulba. Strella's on the way. Strella's obviously not the best AA. Currently completely neutralized with Bulba in control of the center. There's got a bomber coming in for that tank. Tank reverses, trying to get out of sight. Mi-21HE coming in, going for kill on that building. Gets the kill, will evac. Fighter jet in. MiG-29 going for a kill on the enemy Mirage, but it does get out. T-55 here. Looking a bit lonely in that point. A lack of AA in the middle up front for Bulba here. Over at this side, command being rushed into this back point. T-55's rushing over to intercept. Obviously it's been seen. T-55's engaging. They've lost sight. There it goes. Command is down. Tman has lost 1, 2, 3 commands now at least. He's lost 2 P4 PCs and 1 infantry command. Question becomes how many does he have in his deck? Mirage coming in for the kill on that command chopper. Unsurprisingly, it goes down. Very risky moving that in while it was only on 1 health. MiG-21HE bomber coming in, looking for a kill on the infantry. Just get the kill. Cub in the middle, really struggling to get hits at the moment. Engagement in the middle here. Chasseurs Paris being moved in against those 76ers. FS putting up a fight, but the command is back in that point. +2 to Tman. Tman looking a bit more solid right now. Bulba on the back foot, it seems. He has managed to kill more commands by 1, but not looking great for Bulba at this moment. He's allowed time for Tman to consolidate forces in the middle. He's bringing the Conkers down here. He has lost his tank down here as well. That T-55. Still +2. Tman slowly catching up those points. SU-22HE bomber coming in. Going for that ERC-90 surely. There it goes. Nice kill. We'll want to get that out of there. The Mirages are coming in. They're looking for a kill. Wings already damaged. Do they get the shot? MiG-29 is in to counter them. SU-22 will get out. MiG-29 does some damage. Does get the kill on the Mirage 2000. The other Mirage goes down as well. Oh, that is painful for Tman. That is not good. 2 unfortunate losses in quick succession there. VBL Milan destroyed down here. ERC 90 is pushing in. And here's another HE bomber coming in for them. Does he get a nice strike? It may well be. He gets a love. Oh, not the best strike he could have got there. Nice kill by the Conkers there. One badly damaged ERC and a T-55 coming in. Gets a nice kill. Surely the other unit goes down as well. Yes, it does. Nicely cleaned up there by Bulba. Not sure where Tman was going with those. Another Mirage in again. Going for that bomber. MiG-21 does go down in all of that, though. Unfortunately, Bulba losing a few bombers here. But at the same time, if he can manage to take out Tman's fighters with his anti-air, that is good for him. Milan Powers at the back here, engaging on that T-55 command. Currently all neutralized again. Milan Powers misses. T-55 can just be moved out at this point. No units around the back at this side. No units around the back at the other side now. The fighting is mostly going to be in the middle. I don't think we'll see Tman push that other side. I think he's just going to keep reinforcing this side. I mean, all he really needs to do is get back in Foxtrot and hold it. He's already got infantry in the buildings. And at the same time, he looks pretty solid up here now, with very little, might I add. But Bulba isn't pushing him here either. He doesn't have a lot there. All quiet now while Tman builds up some more forces. Bringing in a bunch of Milan Paras. Obviously planning to hold this side against any tank pushes. Obviously neither player here with fantastic tanks, but Bulba with the better tanks, I guess? Is that a fair thing to say? The T-55s are technically better than the ERC-90? 20mm AA guns in the buildings there. The French ones can go in the buildings, none of the others can for some reason. This has been the case for a while. MiG-21 coming in for the kill on that, though. And it will go down. Mirage is coming in across the middle here. Can Bulba get some kills? They're veering off. No, they're out of that. We do see MiG-29's coming in. He's looking for a fight. Oh, he's strafing the infantry. And then swerving into the AA. Oh, not good. MiG-29 turns its back on the Mirage. The Mirage taking fire from the Su-22, though. Does now back out. Cub taking a shot. Cub misses. MiG-29 comes back round for another pass, and it does get a kill. Oh, how did that MiG-29 manage that? I'm genuinely shocked that wasn't killed. That is another Mirage down for Tman. That is not good. He's losing air superiority here. Command back in this point for Bulba. He needs to be careful, though. There are a lot of Milans up there. And in the middle, he's doing another push, but his Motsuchin aren't looking good. Motsuchin there taking a lot of fire from ERCs. He's looking for the command. He's looking to just kill the command, I think. You'll notice the SPW is pushing around that side. He's trying to cut the command off and get a kill. I don't think he cares if he loses his units here. Over at this side, the Milans there, able to fire on the T-55s. They are backing off. And my 24Ds here, waiting at the back to come in. If he can kill the 20mm there, there's nothing stopping those Mi-24s. Laser Guided bombers coming in, looking for kills on potentially the command tank here. And he's going to get it. Nice kill. Nice strikes by Tman. Back to +2 for him. He needs to stay in control in the middle, and he can still win this. But Bulba is looking for a kill on that command. Tman leaving it till the last second to pull it out. He doesn't want to pull it out. But if it goes down, the question becomes, how many more commands does Tman have in this deck? That's his other command infantry. And there's a command Sapu's powers at the other side. So we can assume he has 2 sets of command infantry. The command powers and the command Sapu's powers. So that means he's got 1 command infantry left, other than one he's got on the field, I think. He's making a move at this side, which greatly surprises me. I didn't think he was going to do that. It's meant he's called in another command at that side and bringing in air mobiles and stuff. Now that is potentially easy for Bulba to defend, because obviously it's right where he can call in units. Bulba takes control of the middle. The command did get out intact though. At this side, look at all these choppers building up. I think Tman could be in trouble here. He's lost a lot of superiority. MiG-29 not having a good fight against that Mirage there, though he's managing to get around behind it. Hang on. Hang on. Could it go? Oh, wow. That Mirage almost went down when it should have been winning that fight from the first blow. Nice piloting by the MiG-29. Well, we're being quite aggressive in the middle here. Another chopper arriving. This is going to be a hell of a chopper blob, which he could send to the other side to respond to those infantry that are being deployed. If you're going to lock down the middle and clear up the infantry at the other side while putting pressure on this side, Bulba could still have this, but it is really close right now. We are looking at technically a draw, I guess. Which makes me wonder, I need to check the rules for the league. Can there be a draw at this stage? I think there can. I think in the group stages there can be a draw. Command moved in here for Tman. He manages to get his command in this far side of the point. And here is that helicopter horde. Just having a quick look around here. Bulba in control of the middle, but currently +4 to Tman. Bulba needs to gain control here. Looking to get a kill on the Chasseurs powers coming across the bridge there. Does get the kill. Can he clear up the command? He needs to kill the command at the other side and bring his own in. Surely he has commands left as well. Still lots of these 20mm guns everywhere. But technically he should overwhelm them. Yeah, one goes down. Oh, apparently not. How did that not die there? Wow. They were really struggling against that 20mm cannon. Command now being pummeled. It's being moved out of the building though. These have switched targets. Surely they can still see the command. They're killing the Chasseurs powers though. There's a guided bomber coming in at the far side and some clusters. He's using anything he can to come for those choppers. He knows he needs to kill them. HE bomber coming in, going for a kill on the command perhaps. Doesn't get the kill though. Risky here, flying these jets around. They're all badly damaged except the back one, which hasn't taken a hit yet. Command in this point looking good. A couple of choppers not looking great. MiG-29 gets a kill on the laser guided bomber. This command goes down. Chopper's not done a bad job there. What's been happening at the other side? Progress by Bulba. He's still got his tanks alive there. Badly damaged. Will need a repair. But he's got his infantry moving in. He's looking for a kill on that command. And Tman surely now down to 1 spare command. He's got the one at the back there. He's got this one here which is being chased down. Surely he only has 1 left he can call in. Mirage is coming in at the far side looking for those helicopters. Surely the helicopter's going to land here and get repaired. Another one goes down though in the meantime. It's one of those cubs must be out of ammunition. Indeed it is. It is being moved now. The realization that it has no ammo left. Bulba now clearing up at that side. ERC 90 is coming in to try and defend, but Bulba could push through to the next point. And he's holding here very well in the middle. Legionnaire's Power is trying to push in here, but Bulba holding well. Is this a bit of desperation by Tman? He's moving that command up. Where's it going? Laser Guided Bomber coming in, gets a nice strike on those infantry. Command not quite in the point. Ready to go in though. And Tman does have a lead here. Tman not looking bad at all. Laser Guided Bomber coming in. Veers off. Takes hits from the ground AA. And another couple of hits. Will escape intact though. MiG-29 in the other side. Not sure what that's going for. I thought it might have come for that Laser Guided Bomber, but it didn't seem to. Loads of Legionnaire's Powers arriving here, and Bulba not looking great in this point anymore. He did have a good hold on that corner. Su-22 HE Bomber coming in. I assume going for these units over here. He might get a nice strike on them all deploying, because he can see them with the Pioneers, obviously. Is this going to be a nice strike here? Oh, that was absolutely devastating. All three of those squads annihilated. And the bomber gets out intact. That was messy for Tman. He rushes his command in. Over this side, that command did get out intact. At the far side, Bulba did push a little bit here, but he hasn't done well out of it. He lost his command tank, I think, by the looks of it. Still a fair amount of units there for Tman. Back over towards the middle. The Helo Horde, or what's left of it, is on the move. There's only 3 choppers left. They are pushing across the middle here where there is no air defense. So this could be good for him. He should get the kill on the command at least. At least I certainly hope so, after missing it last time. Jaguar cluster coming in here, looking for a kill on those tanks. Oh, diving on the command tank at the back. Does get the kill, but goes down itself, but he'll be happy he got the kill. Bulba must be hurting 4 commands as well at this point. He's lost a few. He's lost 2 command tanks. And he lost his infantry at the other side. Command vehicle goes down the middle. To Bulba's benefit. +2 there, surely. +2 to Bulba. He's got a bit of catching up to do. He's still not doing too badly at the other side. He's cleared up most of Tman's units. The command here, moving across open territory. Stunned currently. Mi-24 is clearing up at the back there. Engaging on those Legionnaires. Turning around now, looking for a kill on this command, perhaps. No, Mirage gets a nice hit on one of them. They will need to repair now. Down here, what's happening with this command? The command's dead! And there's the surrender. The command went down. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was very sudden. Pretty close in kills to losses as well between these two. But I think it was just Tman running out of commands there and Bulba doing a good job of just clearing up. But it was close in terms of kills and losses. What did well there? The Su-22 did amazing. I mean, all the kills it got on the Legionnaires. Paras. Conkers did well. MiGs. Sorry, the MiGs. The Mi-24s did well even. Over the other side, Gazelle did alright. ERC-90 did alright. What got a kill on that command near the end? It was the tank. Tank got a kill on it. And what got the kill on that? The Mi-24 got the kill on the command there. Good game, guys. Well done to Bulba. Tman is a hard man to beat, and the 11th E is one of his favourite divisions, so really well played. Bit of a war of attrition there when it came to the commands, I think, but really good game. That was an unexpected outcome, I must say. I always, if Tman's playing the 11th E or something like that, I always expect him to come out on top, so very well played to Bulba. And Bulba is one of those players who can really pull it out when he needs to. He can always surprise you. He claims he's bad at the game. He claims he's not very good. It's a lie. He's actually very good at times. Very, very good, as was demonstrated here. Let's hop into game number 2 with these guys. Welcome back to game number 2 with Tman and Bulba. There's a little bit of a discrepancy in this game between what I think is the real game time and what the game sort of file is reporting to me. So we'll just, I don't know how long this game is, so we'll have to wait and see. It's a surprise for us all. Tman playing over on the left in blue as the 119th. And over on the right in red we have Bulba playing as the 4th Motschützen division again. This is going to be an interesting one. So this is Death Row. It's the type of map where tanks do well, and building up a lot of heavy tanks does well. I'm really curious how Bulba manages with the 4th here against the 119th. I feel like Tman has the edge on this map with the division he's picked, but again, maybe Bulba will surprise us. Let's have a look at what he's got down. So we've got FS Jaeger coming in at this side, defensive in nature, and the same here with some Metis. In the middle we got some Metis and a Commander. Obviously the Commander will deploy here and then go to the middle, I expect. Over at this side we've got a Jaeger Metis pushing up there defensively, and at this side Jaeger and Jaeger Metis, again defensive in nature. We've got some PT-76s pushing aggressively up that side to try and do some damage. We've got a couple of Strelas at the back here, 3 Strelas in fact. Over here we've got Strelas, we've got 2 Cubs and a Strela vehicle and some munitions heading up to the middle, unsurprising there. And at this far side we also have some more PT-76s pushing around the back. At the other side, for Tman as it rolls in, we've got some Spetsnaz OP going in here in defensive mode. Got some Motrazvedka, again defensive, going in there for recon. And the same in the center, Spetsnaz GRU going into that building in the center. Here we have some Sapri RPO and a command coming into this point. I don't think there'll be any pushing here. We have a Rapira and we have a Tunguska pushing up to this side. Again, looking defensive. Here we have Sapri RPO and a BTR moving into the middle. And we've got a couple of Rapira guns there and a Tunguska moving up to the center as well. And at this side we've got a Motorstrelki moving in with some BMP 1P action. Let's spin ourselves around, get back on the controller. So, defensive mode by Tman, because the reality is his division is a build-up division. He needs to build up to getting in those big, beefy tanks. T-80Us, T-80UDs, and then the idea is you build them up and you steamroll the enemy. Bulba needs to move faster. Bulba needs to get control and win early before all those tanks roll out. But how he's going to do that, I don't know. I really don't know. This is my thing with the 4th. I like a division with some heavy tanks, you know. Even the 35th. Very good in every department. But one of the reasons it's very good in every department is because it still has those T-64s. They are very heavy tanks. Well, reasonably heavy. Not like having a bunch of T-55s. PD-76 is being moved up here quite aggressively. Have managed to get a kill on the Rapira already. Spetsnaz OP being moved up should make short work of the PD-76s though. Oh, missed with that one, but they are panicked. Infantry moving up for Bulba though. I can imagine being quite aggressive here. He needs to get points early. He needs to stress Tman out if he can. And it's really hard to stress Tman out. All those PTs destroyed. He does have the ones moving up the other side. They have managed to kill the BMP over there. There's an Mi-24V rocket coming in for them now, though. But the Motorstrelki may not fare too well. They may die before the Mi-24 gets there. Mi-24 coming in on this side as well, but there are Strelas there to fend it off. And just a slow trickle of reinforcements for the center. Currently +5 to Tman. He'll be happy with that. I'm sure he was expecting that Bulba was going to be capping all the points early on. FS Jaeger there getting minced by that Mi-24. Strela unable to see it. The other Strela's moving up. Waste of a Jaeger squad there. PT-76 is getting ripped apart at the other side. Just going to spin us around slowly here. I just want to see what's coming in. Couple of T-55s coming in now. Mi-24V has pulled back here. Is heading over to the other side to assist. I feel like this has been a difficult opener for Bulba. And it's gone much more in Tman's favour because, as I say, Tman will be looking for the long game here. And there's the first T-80U on the field. Really don't know how Bulba is going to deal with all of these T-80s. Once he builds up critical mass, I don't know how Bulba will stop it. Air superiority is an option, but I'm just not sure. SPW-70s and a BMP coming in the other side with lots of Mott Schutzen. I do see a jet flittering around the back there. HE bomber. And Mi-24 is being retreated to get rearmed and repaired now. Where is that HE bomber going? I think it's just flittering around at the back. Another jet in at this side. What is it? It is another HE bomber, I think. Two HE bombers just flittering around the back of the map. Maybe trying to force Tman into buying some AA jets. I'm not sure. But he has plenty of Tunguskas down. Morazvedka being chased away here by the T-55. HE bomber coming in for it. Easy kill. Tunguska, though, opening up on the MiG-21. MiG-21 goes down. Perhaps a lesson learned there for Bulba. Don't go across the middle of the map. There's lots of air defense. Reinforcement arriving here. Will be pushed straight into this point. I think Bulba has a good chance of pushing in here. You see, Tman hasn't brought in any reinforcements. Another T-80U coming in. Spetsnaz finally being called in for this bottom point, perhaps. But they're going to arrive late. I think there's a good chance Bulba's getting in here. His command already moving around the bottom there, ready to go into the corner. Obviously, Tman will be happy with his little advantage in points at the start there, but he seems to have forgotten about this side. He's bringing in some 55s now. Specifically, TO-55s. HE bomber coming in there to do some damage to the MiG-24. Mi-24. I keep wanting to call them MiGs today. I don't know why. Tunguska gets the kill again, though. Two Tunguskas there, just absolutely mincing any jets that go across. Very effectively. Bulba definitely has overwhelming force at the bottom here. More reinforcements being called in by Tman now to try and defend it. BTR being moved into a hopefully safer position. I don't think it is safer, though. I think that Bulba can push through this point. He's got his tank coming in the other side, and the Jaeger Metis in a good position. Needs to be careful in the middle, though. Those Rapieras have a long range on their missiles. That's all the defenders gone here. Helicopters being moved across to intercept. Strela's being moved up. Strela vehicle being moved across from the center. Well done to Bulba. He's in the point. Oh, no. Yeah, no. Back in now. But he needs to be aggressive here. He needs to kill that command. But he does also know that those choppers are there. He needs a way to take them out, otherwise they will mince his infantry. Currently +2 to Bulba. He's got a bit of catching up to do. Some more AA coming in at the bottom here to try and see off these helicopters. They're going to be late to the party at the moment. Flame tanks, Spetsnaz OP arriving. And especially as grew to get some better eyes on. Strela has arrived. See, unfortunately, because those choppers came in and kind of stalled Bulba, it's given Tman enough time for the reinforcements to arrive. In the middle, some aggression, though, by Bulba. Just trying to keep the pressure on. Is doing some damage. One of those T-80Us is badly damaged there. Almost pretty much half health. The other one, a little bit stressed out. Minor damage. Does take another hit from a missile, though. Strela in range to force those helicopters back. T-80UD on the field. T-80U in the middle there, taking missiles like a champ. The problem is not so much the damage, more the fact that it is now stressed out. Slow cohesion. Mi-24 is doing some serious damage to the infantry here. Now they can be seen. Strela not quite in range to hit those helicopters. Strela at the front there trying to engage, but being fired at by the TO-55s. Not going to last long here. Good defense by Tman. Does manage to get one hit on the Mi-24. The other Strela pulling back. Still +2 to Bulba. He's ticking up those points slowly. Mi-24s will need rearm and repair again. Marker has gone down on that supply chopper back there. Infantry fight down here. Spetsnaz obviously doing some serious damage. More T-55s coming in at the bottom for Bulba. Currently doing so-so against the TO-55s. Should get the shot off first. Does get the kill. He'll be pleased with that. The other TO-55 though, still in action. T-80U's pushing across the middle. The damaged one has been repaired. The UD is almost there. They are just pummeling that front line now. Conker's taken out. HE bombers coming in and an AT jet coming in. Looking for a kill on one of those tanks. Can it get one? Seems to have veered off. Tunguska takes a shot at it. HE bomber coming around, diving on. I don't know what it's diving on, but it's just been hit by the Tunguska. And down it goes. Command is dead at this side for Bulba. It's not looking great right now. Very well played by Tman with those Mi-24s, putting up a hell of a fight. T-55 AM2s taking fire from those now. Strela's being moved up to engage, but there's a T-80U there. Oh, nice. Strela get one kill, get a good hit on the other one. Bulba can be pleased with that. Needs to get out of there, though. That T-80U looking for a kill with its missile. Ooh, was actually going for the T-55. No losses of T-80Us yet. Tman looking pretty solid. It is pretty close right now in terms of points, but as I say, Tman won't be looking to necessarily push too aggressively. He'll want to build up a mass of those tanks. Time is on his side. It is not on the side of poor Bulba here. T-80U just clearing up. Struggling to get a good hit, but clearing up. Lots of conkers being brought in by Bulba. Obviously, they pose the biggest threat to those tanks. Can have a look at those. Metis destroyed. Slowly but surely. Tman just picking off stuff in the middle with those tanks. And then taking minimal damage from those conkers. A little bit of an aggressive push at this far side by Bulba. Has managed to take out most of the defensive forces there that Tman had. Tman calling in some reinforcements. A load of Iglas being called in. Is Tman expecting helicopters? Well, apparently he should have been, because there we go. Mi-24D's coming in at the bottom here. I guess he doesn't have any AA down there, so it was the next sensible thing to call in. It's like he predicted what Bulba was going to do. Mi-24s have a short period to move in before they're in trouble. Seed comes in, gets the kill on a Tunguska. Oh, wow! How lucky was that Seed? Double kill. Both Tunguskas down. That is very bad for Tman. I mean, they've done their job. They've paid for themselves. They've killed a lot of jets. The T-80 wall is on the move. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Rapid fire tank cannons. Look at them go. Just marching across the middle here without a care in the world. Firing off missiles at that T-55. Killing it in one volley. Engaging on the conkers. No, killing everything around the conkers. I thought they'd kill the conkers next. Maybe they can't see it. Oh, now they can. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Dead conkers. And this is what I was talking about. Once you have critical mass of those things, if you don't have a unit to kill those tanks, you are in serious trouble. And unfortunately, Bulba doesn't have heavy tanks. He's going to be relying on his helicopters. He's going to be relying on ATGMs. He's going to be relying on jets. Mi-24V at this side, carrying up those infantry. I mean, realistically, Tman's got this locked down. I don't know how Bulba can pull this back. Those tanks are going to get rearmed, repaired. They've expended a lot of their ammunition. We'll need more supply trucks there. Seed coming in again, looking for some more anti-air, but it actually got them on the last pass. That cluster would love a kill on one of those T-80Us, and one is at half health almost. I just don't think it's going to get it at the moment. Tman just slowly gaining more ground. He's not in a rush. Another Tunguska coming in. Another two Tunguskas. Needs to be careful with those. There is a Seed in play still. Mi-24 anti-tank coming in. More supplies coming in. No more massive tanks though by the looks of it. No, nothing yet. Seed flying around the back there. These Tunguskas must be turned off. They are. The guns are turned off. They've switched to missiles only. Motor Strelky being called in the middle for an infantry push. Over at this side, Tman being a little bit aggressive, trying to keep the pressure on. Doesn't want Bulba to think he can just sit. Wants him to worry about this side as well. Tunguska here getting a shot off at the Seed. Nice hit, and a second one. Oh, beautiful. Down goes the Seed to the missiles. Tunguska's just turned their guns off. Good kill on the seed. This is actually quite an aggressive push here from Tman. He's trying to go in here. I'm not sure he's going to get very far, but he's trying hard. Cluster Bomber goes in for the T80U. Does a lot of damage. It will have to be retreated and repaired. Does not get the kill, though. SU-22 AT jet coming in. Is it looking for the final blow here? Potentially. T80U and UD in the middle there. Re-engaging. Other T80U being moved up now. As I say, Tman just keeping the pressure on. Picking off units. Doing some damage. HE Bomber coming in here looking for a kill on... I'm not sure what. It veered off without dropping its bombs. MI2 has been destroyed though. MI24's at this far side being moved into a position to defend. But in the middle, look at this. T80's on the move again. T80U being pushed across the lower side of this middle point. The two at the top there quite happily just picking stuff off now. BMP-1 goes down. I always knew this was going to be a tough game for Bulba. Slow but sure progress by Tman. He doesn't have to rush. He needs to keep his tanks alive more than anything else. The most important thing is to keep those T-80s alive. He can lose infantry, he can lose AA, but the tanks have to stay alive. He needs that critical mass. HE Bomber's coming in. One badly damaged. Does manage to get out though. At this side, MI24 is being moved in to engage this pushing force, but the Eagles kill one. You're going to get a good hit on the next one. But those tanks have taken a lot of damage. Supplies have arrived for the T80U. Eagle gets another good hit. One more hit would do the job. It's determined to kill that TO-55. And down it goes. Eagle gets the final blow. TO-55 remains alive. Spetsnaz pushing into those infantry. In the middle, T-80Us assume a nice position. Obviously no longer stuck at the back. They're all the way to the center of the point now. Keeping that pressure on. Good group of units down here for Tman that will push up and engage at some point. Another T-80UD in the center now. I was waiting for it to arrive. I knew it was going to come in sooner or later. Spetsnaz under a lot of fire over here. Down it goes. Risky getting it all the way up there. Loads of T-55 AM2s coming in there. Strelky pushing across the center along with their BMPs and the support of that T-80U. Bulba is soon to be pushed out of this center point. There's no way he can maintain a presence really. HE Bomber coming in looking for a kill. Well, wait, what? Again, it didn't drop its bombs. I assumed it was going for the T-80U or the BMPs, but it kind of flew in and didn't drop. T-80UD has arrived at this side. T-80U and UD engaging on the Conkers there. They get the kill. Easily annihilate that. Tman looking good at this side. His tank down here is repaired and is being moved up. Is he sending it to the center or just further up this side? Loads of TO-55s coming in the middle there. A little bit of tank spam to try and clear out the infantry, I think. Oh, getting himself in a nice position there to fire at those Conkers. Good couple of hits. Takes a little bit of damage to its front armor. Nothing exciting though. Conkers are down. Bulba moving up his infantry at that far side as well. But I think it's defendable by Tman as long as he keeps the T-80U alive. Quite aggressive in the middle. All T-80s pushed across to the top now. That command just sitting right next to the Motor Sharky. They can't see them because they're on the other side of that little hill in the building. All those TO-55s though. And an Mi-24 at the back. 2 Mi-24s pushing around the other side to defend that point. An Mi-9 helicopter command coming in at that far side. Where is it going? I think he's going to try and land it in that back point. That is never going to happen. No way is that going to land in that point at the side there. Maybe if he got it all the way around to the back here. But that point over there, no chance, surely. The epic tank wall moves forwards with the BMP-1s as well. Surely Tman has overwhelming force here. Cluster going in the middle there. Or at the bottom, I should say. Gets killed. Bit of damage done to the T-80U. Choppers moved in along with a couple of TO-55s to kill all those infantry. 15 minutes left of this game. And surely it's over. A command infantry being called in down the bottom now as well. Yeah, there we go. There's the surrender. I was going to say. Well played to Bulba. But there was, yeah, look at the kills to losses. It just wasn't going to happen. That was pretty brutal. I really don't know how someone playing fourth can win on that map versus 119th deck. I mean, it's got to be possible, depending on player skill level, right? But just wasn't going to happen here. I admire him for taking it, though. He loves that deck. Mi-24 is doing a good job. T-80U's absolutely just smashing everything. Yeah, well played, guys. A good couple of games. 1 each. Well-deserved 1 each. Bulba played exceptionally in that first game. I mean, that was probably the big upset, right? Bulba beating the number 1 seed, shall we say. / number 2 seed, depending on if you count the Super Tournament. But really well played, guys. That was some really good games together, started in League 0.5. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all soon for some more War.